Hi friends, it's me, Christiana Gaudet. I am live on my Facebook business page as I am every Saturday to do the Saturday Psychic Sampler. That's where you ask specific questions and I give specific answers. I have just about half an hour today, so we can't go too long, so I'm going to ask right away for your questions. What would you like to know? On Saturday, it's the one time of the week where you can ask questions and where you must ask questions. So go ahead and put your questions in the comments. I want to thank those of you who just attended my class on YouTube. I appreciate you very much. And I want to remind folks that we have Zoom classes coming up over the next 2 weeks. Karen, nice to see you. Roxanne, awful day. I'm so sorry to hear that. What's going on? What's going on? Go ahead. Christina, nice to see you. Go ahead and ask your questions. What would you like to know? Roxanne, what can I help you with today having an awful day? Neil, nice to see you. Okay, what is going on with your granddaughter? Is that a health question, a behavioral question? Be a little more specific so I can be as helpful as possible. All right, so that's the name of the game today. It is specific questions, specific answers. And again, thanks to those of you who attended my class over on YouTube. I do want to remind you that we have a Zoom class coming up this Thursday. You can get your tickets now. We're doing tarot reversals. Okay, so behavioral issues, Roxanne. Okay, we will definitely take a look at that. So as people come into the room, I'm happy to see you all here. Thanks so much for being here. So I do live readings 4 times a week right here on my Facebook business page, but the only day where I let you ask specific questions and require that you ask specific questions is Saturday. So here we are. Let's get those questions in. I'm here for about half an hour. I'm going to get to as many people as I can. So let me start. Hey, Denise, nice to see you. Oh, thank you for your very kind comments on the balance class. Okay, let's see. Okay, first question I see, and I'm going to try to answer these in the order I see them, recognizing that the order I see them in and the order you see them in may be different. So the first question I see is from Karen Winkle. What do I need to focus on to get my website going? Content, content, content. Writing your content. And remember that to get good SEO, your content needs to be added every week. So a blog, please. Okay. Roxanne, what is going on with your granddaughter's behavior? And she's the mother of the new baby, is that right? So what's going on with her? She is not feeling good and she is feeling like she wants what she wants. She's going through a tough time. If she is indeed the mother of the baby, yeah, your great-grand's mom, right. I'm even wondering if we're talking some postpartum depression. There is something really serious here, and we don't want to just say, oh, she's being a bad mom, or oh, she's being a bitch, or whatever. There is something up with her. So respond with compassion and try to get her access to some help because there's definitely something up here. Okay. And obviously, I'm not a doctor. I can't make diagnoses, but I really do feel like there's a thing. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here and for saying hi. I appreciate it. She said you will never get to see your great-grand again. Yeah, well, that's not going to happen. But again, talk to some other family members and recognize there may be a deeper issue going on here. Respond with compassion, not fear or anger. Okay, Anita Stewart, nice to see you here. Should I be working on my art and making that my focus? You know, you are such a multi-talented person and you have so many different interests. And so even if you make one thing your focus, there will always be other things that you focus on. But should you be making art an important focus in your life, Anita? Yes, indeed, you should. And thank you so much, those of you coming in, saying thank you, Elise, Sandy, all of you. It's so nice to see you here. Barbara Ann, what does the universe want me to know about any future love relationship? So the universe wants you to know that in the past you have accepted worse than you should have. And now anything that comes in is only going to be of the brightest and the best. And if it's not, you have to send it on its way. So the universe does not promise you to only send you that. The universe says, we're going to send you all kinds of stuff. You have to pick what's right. Okay. Uma Elizabeth, nice to see you. This pandemic has my Queen of Wands reversed. What can I do to get my spunk back? I know what you mean. This has been really, really hard. And for you, acknowledge your grief and acknowledge the things you're missing and the things you have lost, and then do yoga. It's all about yoga for you. The more yoga you do, the better you're going to feel. I am serious. Okay. Kathleen Hightoff, nice to see you. What is going on with the situation I have in mind? I think there's a lot of decisions that need to be made, and there's some parts of the situation where you need to be really careful what and whom you trust. I feel like trust issues are a big deal here, and I feel like you need to realize that you have to make decisions that are about more than just you and what's fair for more than just you. And you may need to go with your head, not with your heart. Okay. Jean says, so sad about RBG. We all are. What do the cards say about the timing of her replacement? Will it happen before or after the election? Obviously, there's going to be a push in each direction, and there will be a good big fight. My guess is it's more likely to be after the election, actually. Okay. Fatima, I'm trying to get some professionals to listen to me about issues and questions I have. How can I stand up for myself when they won't listen? What a good question. What a good question. And the answer is, you can't be a Karen. Please, all the actual Karens here, please do not take offense at that. But you know what I mean. You can't be a bitch about it. You have to be insistent. You have to be clear. And you have to speak their language, not yours. And you must do it. And this is a good lesson for you in life. There's a spiritual lesson here for you. Okay. So for Saturdays, we don't like to do the what does the universe want me to know question because it's not specific. But Claire, I'm going to do it for you in the interest of time. And because you came to my other class and you're good at coming to my classes and signing up for my classes. So I'm going to do you. What does the universe want Claire to know? To be happy with the good things that are. There are so many good things here. And to not worry about the things about which you have no control, my friend. Sayani, how moving into the new house would be. Oh, very good, very good. There would be some logistical issues and you would need to get clarity around a couple of issues, but it is a good thing to do. Okay, Sandy Stokey, how can I best direct my energies to make positive social change? First of all, may I all suggest prayer and magic and meditation to all. Beyond that, for you, Sandy, the Chariot. If you feel comfortable getting out and marching, march. Make phone calls, send money, vote, be a presence. And know, by the way, to Sandy and all, that is how we create change. It is always how we have created change. Sandy, I remember standing in protest lines with you 30 years ago, you and I together. And, can't believe we're protesting these same damn things, but here we are. So do what you got to do what you can do. Okay. Cassia, I have a close friend. We are together at the time on the internet. What does he have in his heart? If you're wondering about the nature of this relationship, it is feeling like friendship more than anything else. If that's what you mean. Right now, it feels like friendship. Shelley Shiner, why am I having dreams where I'm being held hostage? It's scary. Oh, I'm so sorry. These kind of repetitive dreams, these recurrent dreams are so difficult. But it does have a meaning, and it has to do with the fact that there have been a few things in your life that have happened recently that were not what you would have preferred, that you were in fact hostage to. And you are still now in many ways hostage to your grief and trauma from that. Give yourself some time, find your healing, and you will no longer be a hostage. Okay, Richard Murphy, Louise Richard. Should I learn to study mediumship and practice that? 100% yes, 100% without question. And if you don't, it's going to plague you. You must without question. Elizabeth, a lot of huge things are happening this week at my husband's work. Yeah, we thought that was the case. I truly believe that the outcome of this week is going to propel what comes during the season of autumn. My specific question is, how is it all going to play out for him this week? And the answer is, it will be fine. It will be fine for him, and it will move him forward. It's a lot of stuff. He should not be nervous. He should try really hard just to keep a smile on his face, speak his truth in a way that doesn't piss people off, and all will be well. Hey, Savannah. Nice to see you. Will Brad and I get our new house in order before we lose our minds? And congratulations so much on your move and on your new house. And the answer is, maybe make peace with the way it is and have some fun. And recognize that you will lose your minds for a while, but it's a beautiful house and it will be a good thing, I promise you. And remember that things of quality have no fear of time. Jasmine, is my soulmate trying to tell me something? I've been getting signs for weeks. And the answer is, you are certainly getting a lot of signs from a lot of different places about a big change that you need to make in your life. You know that. TK, I have 3 things in mind now to define me. I've chosen Zumba as a fitness gig and tarot as a spiritual gig. Good. What is the other main prime occupation or full-time job for my personality, which is going to pay the bills and keep life going more comfortably? And, there's a short term and a long term. In the short term, it will probably be what you studied. It will probably be around engineering and technology. In the long term, though, it's going to be speaking and writing. Cassia, thanks for your nice words. Sandy, thanks for your nice words. Christina, how do I achieve a better school life balance? I feel like all I do is schoolwork. Well, that's because you're in really hard school right now. Right now, don't try to achieve balance. Just try to get through it. I'm sorry, I know that sounds terrible, but it's the truth. Just try to get through it for right now and do the best you can. Achieve balance once you have your great job and you're bringing down great money and you're making, difference in people's lives. And you feel guilty when you're not doing schoolwork. That's because you're a good student. This is what you signed up for. It's hard. You want to avoid burnout. You want to do a little meditation, a little yoga, get out with your friends once in a while when you can. But at the end of the day, there will not be balance here, nor should there be. If this were easy, everyone would do it. Martha, when should my girlfriend and I get married? I'm concerned about losing my rights now that RGB has crossed over. Marriage equality is a real concern right now. I'm concerned for the DACA kids. I'm concerned for health insurance. I'm concerned for marriage equality. I am concerned in a very real way for all of these things. Honestly, what I believe is going to happen is marriage equality will be returned to the states. And so you will probably, where you are in the Northeast, you probably will not lose that right. Just don't go to Alabama or Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? And I do not think that you should let this push you too fast or too hard. But honestly, if you want to marry this girl, I think you better marry her. And you could do worse. She's a lovely, lovely lady and she loves you. So consider it. May be time for you to get married. Mike David, nice to see you here. Insight on how to better adjust and keep balance with symptoms of the shift. Hey, I hear that. And the answer is only take in what you can take in. Only worry about what you can worry about a little bit at a time. It's a big shift, a little bit at a time. Okay, Monique, is there a new love coming for me soon? Yes, there is, but you have some healing you need to do to get ready for it. So do the healing you need to do because love is coming. Karen Reinhardt, nice to see you. What do I most need to know at present regarding financial support, management, and resources? That you need to be very, very careful here, but ultimately things are going to get better. And so you need to know that, and you need to have hope in the future. Oh, Barbara Ann, thanks for your nice words about the class. Veronica, nice to see you. Hey, Lori, nice to see you. Katie, glad you're here. Okay, Veronica Nicole, did Ralph lie to me about paying my June bills? What an interesting question. I don't think so. I don't think he lied, but there could be some issues. I don't think he intentionally lied, but you do need to follow up because there could be some issues. Be gentle, though. Okay, Katie, what do I need to know about everything I'm trying to balance right now, from both business to my house to this mentorship homework? The answer is you are working on creating real change in your life in many, many ways as a way of making change for other people. So it's all new. Everything has to be new. The way you do everything has to be new. A new balance, a new way of balancing, and just a new perspective and new priorities. It's all new. Okay, Lori, today is the Saturday Psychic Sampler. We're doing specific questions, specific answers, but in the interest of time, I will give you your general reading today because you have been such a good friend and supporter of me for so very long. And I know you've been through it recently. I know you've had a lot going on. And so I know a little something about your situation, and I'm so sorry for your recent loss. What comes up in the cards for you today is to hold space for positive change. We see financial improvement, we see work improvement, we see improvement in many, many parts of your life. And so be ready for that. You've been through it recently. Be ready for some good things. Okay, Cynthia, I have an exam to pass on Monday to get a job. How's it going to go? I think you're going to do very well. Don't let me saying that make you cocky, but I think it's going to go very well. I'm excited. Okay, and Jasmine, I usually don't allow double dipping, but I think the first question we answered was about the second question. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Diana, when will I get a break financially? Oh, yes. Diana, it's coming as well as your physical healing. It is all coming, I promise you. And I want to thank you all for your great feedback. I don't always read it aloud, but I do want you to know I see it and I appreciate it. Missy Lowe, is there a message from my Grams on the other side? She wants you to know that she knows how difficult so much has been in your life. And she wants you to know that she supports you on your new journey. And there are ways where she feels like she could have supported you more in life and didn't know how to. And so now she is trying to support you as much as she can. Okay, Sonia, are things looking better for my family? You know, there's going to be ups and downs. In the long run, everything is moving forward in a good way, but it's going to look up and down for a while. Stay positive and keep moving forward. Shauna, nice to see you. I would like to know if the business I'm looking to invest in is the correct route for me. I think it is correct that you have a new business. I think this business is very interesting, but you want to make sure you get all the information before you sign on the bottom line. It's a good idea, but make sure you know all the information. Okay, Lydia, what can I do to attract more clients? Be patient and be more present. Be more present on social media. Gee, etc. Should I give this new guy a chance? You know, giving him a chance to impress you right now is not the same thing as giving him your hand in marriage. Give him a chance to impress you right now, and let's see where it goes. Michael Wells, meeting my new puppy today. Congratulations, that's so exciting. How will our relationship go? I think this is going to be great. Your puppy's going to be very, very excited, and it's going to make you very tired, and keep everything of value out of this puppy's mouth. But this is very, very exciting, and I'm very happy for you. Monica, will my work call me back, or should I look for a different job? Very interesting. Yes and yes. I think your work will call you back, and I think you should look for a different job. Both. Nice to see you here. Okay, Tracy, about your love life. Was my most recent decision the best decision? Was he faithful to me during our relationship? So am I assuming then that you have left the relationship at this time? I do feel like whatever your decision was, it was the right relationship. Or, excuse me, the right decision. Excuse my speaking there. I do believe, Tracy, that whatever decision you made, it was the right decision. Was he faithful? That's a very interesting question with a lot of ins and outs. One way or the other, I feel like you made the right decision. You should reach out to me, Tracy. We need to talk. Okay, thank you all for the great feedback. I really appreciate it. Oh, gee, and the fact that I've been spot on about your job, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Okay. Very good. I think I have come to the end of my list of questions. If I missed you, or if you haven't asked a question but wanted to, please ask now. And just let me go over a few things. First of all, I am available for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom. Please do reach out to me. I do have some Zoom classes coming up. We do have a tarot meetup, free tarot webinar, next Sunday, 3 p.m. on my YouTube channel, Christiana Gaudet. I want you to be aware of StarCast. That's STAARCAST. It's a new YouTube channel. Please subscribe. And it's a podcast wherever you get your podcasts. So I want you to be aware of that as well. Okay, I want to thank you all so much for being here. So tomorrow will be the Stargazer Sunday meditation on the StarCon page, STAARCON, StarCon page here on Facebook. Make sure you like it there. Look for the meditation there with Amy Mauser. I am live there on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I'll be back here on Monday with your 3-card weekly reading. If you haven't liked this page, please do. Please like this video. Please share this video. I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you all so much.